Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining in to the Titus podcast. I greatly appreciate it. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. And if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you can be notified anytime I drop a video. And if anyone is feeling generous, go ahead and give this video a like and comment any thoughts you have. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. I'm actually starting a series titled Advice for Men Desiring to Be Married. And it'll have multiple parts to the series. And the reason why I started this is because a lot of men do not have knowledge or they are not prepared correctly when going into marriage. And I also will do one for women as well. But right now we're going to start with the men. So, like I say, a lot of men do not have knowledge or don't possess the qualities before they get married and they are desiring to be married. So, the first part in this series will be, are you husband material? Are you husband material? Before we go into anything, let's make sure, before we think about anything, you may think about the trips, the honeymoon, the vacations, the kids. You may think about sex every night with this special person. You may think about the great memories that you all are going to create. You could talk about all these other things that come along with marriage. But my question to you is, are you husband material? There's maybe some good women out there that you missed your chance with because they were wife material, but you wasn't quite husband material yet. So there's three aspects that I want to go ahead and cover, and I won't keep you too long, but there's three aspects that I want to go ahead and cover here that will make up the foundation of a man who was husband material. The first is a leader. It is very, very imperative that a man is a leader. Very imperative. You are supposed to lead as a husband. You're supposed to lead your wife and lead your family. Now, I like to kind of look at this in a way as a business. So I always like to compare this to a business, right? So a business has a makeup of people, a makeup of management, a makeup of HR, a makeup of the employees, right? Now, in most companies, there's a general manager, and then there's some sort of assistant manager. That may not be the titles, it's not the titles of every company, but more times than not, it's a general manager and then kind of an assistant manager, okay? But both lead the company. But there is one that is looked upon as the number one leader. So in a family unit, the man is looked upon as that number one leader. Right? So while both those managers make decisions for the company, there's one that is the head. The man is the head of the household. Let me ask you this. Are you a leader? For all the men watching this, are you a leader? Are you willing to step up for your family and lead? Are you willing to make difficult decisions in times of struggle, in times of trouble, in times of disparity? Are you willing to have enough courage to face difficult times when your family runs into them and discuss with your wife options that is you have for whatever the situation is that's going on, and being able to have the best judgment to make the decision for the family. You must be a leader. You must lead your family, whether it be through hard times or whether it be through good times, whether it be through sicknesses or whether it be through health. You must be a leader. The second aspect that I want to look at is a provider. You must be a provider. Now, it is important that you provide for your family so there's food on the table, the bills are paid, diapers and wipes and all that stuff can be bought for the children, for the babies. But one of your jobs is to provide, to go out and to work. Even when times are tough, to go out and find some sort of way to bring in income for the family. Whether your wife work or whether your wife be a stay-at-home mom, your job is to go out, get a stable job, and being able to provide for the family. Some sort of way to bring in income for the family. It is very imperative. Very imperative. You are the one who can go out unless, there's unique situations that happen. But with a woman, she gets pregnant. Some women want to breastfeed. They want to stay home, be with the family, be with the children. They may want to breastfeed. And all of these things takes a lot of effort, and some women prefer to not work while they're doing those things. They prefer to stay home, which still a good number of women stay home in today's society. Well, your job is to go out and provide for the family. That is one of your jobs. The third aspect I want to look at is a protector. You must be a protector of your family. You must protect your family from foreign agents. I'm just not talking about somebody breaking into your house and you going down and seeing what the noise was. I'm also talking about dangerous people that your child may surround herself with. And maybe a family that your child goes to school with, that their child, and that family's just not a good family to be around. They may not be good people to associate yourself with. You always check and make sure before your child goes over anybody's house that is somebody that is a good influence on your child. Always. It may be something being taught in school that you got to protect your child from. Maybe somebody in the neighborhood that you got to protect your child from. It may be a movie or a TV show or some song lyrics that you got to protect your child from. But in all of it, protect them. Protect your family in all of it. When it comes down to being in a position to be married, you must have the qualities, the basic qualities that a man should have before he even thinks about getting down on one knee with some woman. Seriously. You must lead. You must provide, must protect. A woman does not want no beta male. A real woman wants an alpha male. Somebody who will take charge when times are tough. Take charge when they need protected. Take charge when they're going through rough times, rough patches. And while she can give advice, while she can give her side of the story, while she can give some guidance, it's up to that man to act. You are supposed to lead your family. You have qualities that a woman does not. A man has testosterone. A man has higher levels of it, right? A man has that alpha in him, to where they're not afraid to face anything that may come. And while a woman can face some things, you better take a good look at a single parent household where it's just a woman. Take a good look, and then you gonna wonder why the men are needed in their homes. You're gonna wonder why men are needed. So let me tell you something now. I'm experiencing this right now with my daughter. Some children ain't gonna listen to their mom. You need a man up in there who can lay down the law in his household. You need a man up in there who can. Sometimes it's just the deep voice that gets children to listen. My wife and I have experienced that. My wife called me one day when I was at work. Said, "Nala ain't listening to me." Man, I came home, man, or it may have been a different situation. Maybe I was upstairs or something. But there was a few times where I got in the presence of my daughter. She tightened up real quick, just with the sound of my voice. That's a leader. Children may not sometimes listen to their mama right away. Because when you punish a child, there's a certain level of fear that comes with it. Now, you don't want them afraid of you, but you want them afraid to do the wrong thing again by the way that you punish them, or how often you punish them, or that you punish them in the first place. But sometimes we'll say, "Nala, no," and sometimes she's more susceptible to my deep voice than my wife's. Because there's a leader in there. That's because there's a certain level of leadership that a man has in his household. That's why a single parent household, it doesn't work. There's people surviving that's doing it, but they're surviving though. It's very rare that you'll find a thriving family, a thriving household, when it's just a single mom raising 4 or 5 kids. A man is needed. And this is one of the qualities that a man is needed for. You must provide. Don't no woman want no bum. Don't no woman want a man who just sit on the couch all day. Don't no woman want a man who barely can keep a job, flipping from this job to that job, barely can be on time for work, getting fired from here, getting fired there, and now you got her stretching out. You got her getting gray hair since she's 25 years old. Get up and keep a stable job. You must provide. And you must protect. Don't no woman want a man who is so scared if something was to go down. It could be through anything. Sometimes it takes an effort by a man sometimes to settle some things in a household. A woman can't do it all. Step up and protect your family. Very, very, very imperative that these 3 qualities are a foundation to every man who is desiring to be married. Well, we talked about what they are and why it is important to be a leader, provider, and protector for your family. Now let's talk about what to do ahead of time before you do make a commitment to a woman to have these 3 qualities down pat. The first being a leader. Lead in everything you do right now. If you have your own apartment or own crib, take care of your bills. Pay your car payment. It's something as simple as that lets a woman know, okay, he gonna lead. If you're a woman, a girlfriend or something, your girlfriend or something, or a woman may see you go through a rough patch and you come out of it, she knows he gonna lead. You may have kids right now. Maybe you had a child with a woman. But y'all didn't work. Y'all didn't work out. So now you looking for a wife. Make sure that maybe something that your kids go through. Maybe something that your kids are struggling with. Lead in that. Step up to the plate and be that father for that child. They'll see that. Okay, I want to have. Oh, he got a couple kids now, but I can see that he leads. So if we have kids together, he gonna lead. Lead in everything you do right now. That is how you be a good leader in marriage. It is harder in marriage. It is more difficult in marriage. It's going to be more tough in marriage. But lead in everything you do right now and carry that over when you get married. Provider. That's simple. Go to work. If you are not married right now, you are desiring to be married as a man. Go to work. Go to work. Get a good job. Get a job. It may not even be your dream job. Just get a job and have some sort of job stability for some time. That's one thing I actually struggle with. I'll admit to you, I struggle with that. But now I'm doing a little bit better. I've been at my job for some time now, way longer than all my other jobs that I've had. But get some sort of income coming in, so that woman knows, okay, that's a hard worker right there. That's somebody who's going to provide. Even more so because now he has responsibilities. Now he has me that he's providing for. Now he has children that he's providing for. If you also choose to have children in the future. Providing for that child. Providing for that wife. She will know if you do that right now. Do it right now. Let go of the mindset that you can just show up to work late and just think everything's okay. Get rid of the mindset that you can just hop from job to job and it be okay. Let go of the mindset that you could just chill at work all day, barely do anything, and then expect not to get fired and expect to get that paycheck. Build a great work ethic right now. So when you do get married, you already have that foundation. Third is protector. One of the greatest and most valuable ways that a woman can see that you are a protector is how you protect your mom. It's how you protect your sisters. Do you stand up for your sisters when times are tough? Do you stand up for your mom when times are tough? Are you there for them? Would you do anything to help them out if they are in some sort of danger, whatever it may be? Do you already have kids? Let her see that you protect them from foreign agents that try to destroy them. In order to maintain these qualities in marriage, you must develop them right now. In order to maintain these qualities in marriage, you must develop them right now. This was one thing I made sure I had all three of these down when I got married to my wife. The provider part I kind of struggled with. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did job hop for a couple years. Now the thing was, I was always gonna make money. That was the thing. I was a provider, but still, job stability is a very important part of the provider part. But when I did finally realize, okay, this is real, we about to get married, I made sure all three of these I gotta have down pat. You have to have all three of these down, because this will build the foundation to how good of a husband you are in marriage. First part, are you husband material? Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you got something from it. Listen, if you know anyone that can benefit from this sort of advice and they're desiring to be married one day, go ahead and send this to them. A man. Stay tuned for next part, because I already have that topic down. Just gotta take some notes there, and then I'll go ahead and film that video and release that. The next part of advice for men desiring to be married. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please go ahead and subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified anytime I drop a video on the Tiny Sting Bear podcast. Also, if you're feeling generous, give this video a like and comment any thoughts you have. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.